this is Misha, and you just saw us firing the very first shots out of a new product in 2017 from FIME Group, which is basically Arsenal. It's a sister company of Arsenal. This is the Russian Molot VEPR FM-47-21. Is that enough numbers and words for you? But this is the newest offering from Molot, and it is your typical VEPR in a lot of ways. Starting at the muzzle, we have a 14x1 left-hand standard muzzle thread. These come with a muzzle nut, but I put an Arsenal simple little sharp gill muzzle brake on it. Just looks a little better. It gives a little bit more recoil reduction than just a simple nut. We have a front sight post, typical, adjustable for windage elevation like any AK front sight post. We have a 16-inch heavy profile, at least pretty heavy, medium heavy, RPK type. Basically they took an RPK barrel and cut it down to 16 inches, so it's pretty fat under the handguards. Got a standard gas block here. We have RPK handguards, and there is a steel heat shield inside the lower. We have an RPK rear sight, which is both elevation and windage adjustable. We have an RPK top cover, which is about half, again, as thick as a standard top cover, so heavier duty. We have an RPK receiver that's 1.5 millimeters thick. And then we have an RPK style bulge front trunnion. We have an actual forged bolt group as opposed to cast or otherwise made. Standard safety. These feed from standard double stack AK magazines. We've got an Arsenal waffle pattern circle 10 mag in here right now. This has the new Arsenal trigger group, which just came out this year. Standard pistol grip, standard mag release, pretty standard there. And what's new for the 21 is we have a Molot factory folding stock. This is made from tubular steel. It has a rubber recoil pad. We have an adjustable cheek rest or cheek piece, which can flip to either side or fold out of the way. So that's kind of nice. Press it like that. There is a sling swivel on this other side here that rotates, and here's the release for the stock. This is a stiff stock, but it's very, very stable. Right here, there we go. Fold it over. Put the cheek piece out of the way. There we go. Folds over. Here's sling swivels on this side for carrying. The release to open it up again is in the back here. Just put your finger in and pull it out. It's easier to deploy than it is to fold. It does lock very solid. These stocks were originally made for the RPK and also the VEPR 12 shotgun, so they're meant more to be heavy duty than they are to be quick deploy and fold. Anyway, the Molot VEPR FM-47-21 is a civilian version rifle. It fires 7.62x39, and it's just a really good rifle. There's already quite a few reviews out there on the fixed stock version, which has been out for about 3-4 months now. The folding stock was just released last week, and that's the difference. The folding stock, also the new trigger group. We had really good luck out of this. It was a lot of fun. We ended up putting more rounds through it than we originally planned, even though a thunderstorm came up, so we ended up shooting this in the rain. But it shot perfectly. Nice recoil. Perfectly okay trigger. We like the new Arsenal trigger better than the old one, although it's still not a match grade trigger by any stretch of the imagination. it's acceptable. But yeah, these guns kind of speak for themselves. This is a true blue Russian factory-built gun with a lot of RPK features. That's because the Molot factory, that's what they supply to the Russian military, are RPKs. That's kind of their specialty. They really don't do the AKM and the AK-74M. They do RPKs, RPK-74M, so on and so forth. Molot's been importing guns in and out of America for 20 years, and their reputation is very, very high. They are very reliable. They use real forged parts. They don't really cut corners. They don't really do cast parts. They do heavy-duty everything, and they're not priced very high. I mean, for what they are, they're priced very reasonable, I would say, and I think most would agree. The standard fixed stock version is $1,000, sometimes a little bit cheaper, and the side folding version is about $1,250, maybe a little cheaper. So $200, $250 more for the folding stock. You know, it's up to you if you want that. They're not discontinuing the fixed stock, so if you need a stock, they can be swapped out for different stock, or just like fixed stocks, it's definitely still an option. Yeah, we thought we'd just bring a new Russian AK out and have fun with it today, and it performed very, very well. Very impressed with it for what it is. Me, myself, and I tend to like military-style guns, military pattern guns, basically semi-autos that look and handle just like military counterparts. While this one's based on the Soviet or Russian RPK, it's not really analogous to any of the RPK 100 or 200 series, but nevertheless, I really like it for what it is. It's one of the few guns that, even though it's primarily a sporter model, is very attractive to me. Anyway, if you have any questions about the VEPR FM or just Molots in general, feel free to post them in the comments below and we'll get back to you as quick as we can. As always, this is Misha, and thanks for tuning in.